Boys and girls, welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. We're picking up in Red Rock Canyon once again. Last episode we did the quest Oh My Papa, where we broke up Caesar's Legion and the Great Khan's alliance. Thinking back on it now, killing Carl at the beginning of the mission should have just completed the mission together because that was the chain for the alliance to stay together, but I suppose not. Last episode I did say we were going to pick up doing the rest of the stuff in Red Rock Canyon before we moved on because there's not really a reason to come back to Red Rock Canyon once you've done the few quests that are here, so we're just going to maximize our time here while we are here. So we're going to go over to the combat pit and talk to this dude who has the funny haircut that looks like me. So I have a funny haircut. Alright, so Jerry the Punk. Hello.
What do you want?
Why would his opinion on the Alliance matter? He's a nobody, but what can you tell me?
I can tell you they're a bunch of big dumb jerks with no appreciation for art. I mean, can you believe their initiation?
Beach 33, it sounds like you're not happy being a great con. Maybe you'd be happier someplace else.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I can find my true calling, someplace they'll appreciate my poetry. Someplace like the old Mormon fort, maybe. Do you think the followers of the apocalypse would take me? I remember all those books they brought us when they visited our tribe.
I could ask them for you.
You'd do that? Thanks! I mean, I'd go myself, but what if they said no? The cons wouldn't take me back, and then I'd have nobody.
What are you doing?
Nothing really. Just trying to psych myself up to try my initiation. Again.
That was very scary. You're gonna do great.
Yeah, well, I guess maybe I'm not. But what else can I do?
We actually don't care. He's afraid that the followers of the apocalypse would tell him no. I don't think the followers of the apocalypse can tell anybody no. Like, that's kind of their thing. They help everybody. Like, they're in Freeside helping people in Freeside, for God's sake. Realistically, we could have just told him to go ask himself. I'm sure there would have been a speech check if I followed down that tree of dialogue, but I'm gonna end up leaving after I talk to Jack and Diane. Or ever the hell they are. Is this one of those situations where the Great Khans nap during the day? Where are y'all at? Yep, y'all are napping. Diane is the one we want to talk to. Well, if she'll let us talk, hello?
Hey, seems like you've been making a lot of friends around here.
Trying my best. What is there to do here?
We keep the Great Khans from falling apart, essentially. Jack manufactures the chems. I organize the runners and the shipments.
So you're drug dealers.
We're supplying things people want in exchange for things our tribe needs. Don't judge us.
I'm not. I'm just trying to get the picture.
We make regular shipments to a lot of settlements around the Mojave. A lot of our business comes from the fiends lately.
Ooh.
Personally, I think they're kind of creepy. But Papa likes the fact they get all hopped up on Psycho and harass the NCR patrols.
Yeah, about that. My bad. I kind of killed 80% of the fiends, especially the ones that are, like, sober enough to make business transactions. So, my bad. Is there... Do you not give me a job?
Helpful? What, like bathtub stim packs? What's the point of that?
Our barter is not high enough for whatever that may be.
That's touching. But it would take away from our bottom line. I'll have to pass.
Your bottom line is already destroyed because I took out the fiends. Alright, maybe we talk to Jack? I was for sure Diane... What? I was for sure Diane would have been the person to give us a quest.
How's my most favoritist friend?
What is there to do here?
Do? We don't, like, do anything. We make the magic happen.
Okay, then what do you make?
We make the happy stuff. What do you need? Jet, Psycho, a little Med-X to ease the pain?
You're drug dealers?
Nah, man, more like drug suppliers. Yeah. Other folks sell them. Diane's mostly in charge of that.
You didn't want to talk to me about that.
Guess I just had a natural talent for it. When I was a kid, these cats called the followers of the apocalypse came to our camp. They knew all kinds of kooky, scientistical stuff, so I ate up all the chemistry they could teach. Diane had to head for business, so we teamed up.
Who's Diane?
Diane's my girl, man. We've been taking care of each other our whole lives, ever since our folks died. Now we keep the cons and caps together. What do you mean, helpful? My stuff already makes people feel groo-delicious.
Here we go. I think all the people who overdose on Jet and Psycho, it's bad for your karma.
Oh, you're right. I should start a side project making meds to keep my aura clean.
Good. How's the medical work going?
Already on it. I whipped up a few stim packs already. But if you've got any more recipes, I'll take them.
Alright, is it like one of those things where I have to
Hey, what's up?
back out and come back? Nope, I just can't do it.
Damn it, someone offed Motor Runner.
Ah, it was me.
That guy was one of our biggest clients.
It was me. My bad. Not really. Started making meds yet?
Yeah, you made a pretty good argument.
You disagreed.
We'll keep it small for now. I'll spare you the history lesson. Talk to Papa Khan if you want to hear that story. Things have been rough for a while now. Even with Jack working all the time and my runners making deliveries daily, we're barely getting by. Maybe this alliance with Caesar will help, but I don't know.
That's already gone, so no, probably not.
Red Rock Canyon isn't exactly the most hospitable place. There's no food, barely any water, and nothing anybody wants. We used to send patrols out to acquire supplies, but ever since Bitter Springs, there just aren't enough of us left.
I am so confused. Why can I not talk to them about the things that I want to talk to them about? Alright, we'll come back to that. In the meantime, let's do the mission Crimea River. Which means we're gonna have to fast travel to Freeside real quick. Oh, we're playing this game again.
Watch out!
Bang, 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 bang.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around.
I mean, damn, guys. Again, read the room. You guys have lost that interaction every time. That time, I didn't even shoot back. My companions didn't do anything. That time, you guys got 1v2'd by a fucking king. Like, I don't know, dude. Figure it out. The strength in numbers thing doesn't work if it's a 1v2 and you still suck. Okay, Julie, we need to have a chat.
One of my aides said you got into the Lucky 38. If you see someone by the name of Emily near there, we would like you to work for us.
Okay, whatever. I met a kid who's unsatisfied with life in the Great Khans. Will you take him on as a follower?
We're always looking for new members. Does he have any particular talent?
He's very excited.
Excellent. Ezekiel's been after me to find him a new assistant for ages. Tell the boy we'll take him.
Fantastic. And while we're here, let's get some medical supplies, sure.
Sure.
Stim pack.
You'll need to wait another 24 hours for us to get more made. We need everything else we currently have.
I thought that was like an excuse for me to not get it. I was like, this is the first time I've asked for something and you can't give me it? Yeah, because I think the J. Sawyer Ultimate Edition limited how many stim packs are in the world. Not limited. There's not a set amount. Let me take that back. It's reduced amount. There's a lot of expired stim packs, which don't really help a lot, if we're being honest, so I will take actual stim packs any chance I can get, so let us run back and talk to Jerry. We definitely lied on his resume to get him in, but hopefully he will be full of excitement to work and do other things for the followers, so he'll be a good addition.
Heart, what rhymes with heart? How much ass did you have to kick to get Papa Khan to like you so much?
I killed literally all the Deathclaw in Quarry Junction, but the followers have agreed to take you on as a member.
They did? Oh, that's great, thank you. I'm out of this crummy camp.
Alright, now good luck, bro. Don't die between here and, you know, the Old Mormon Fort. So that's probably some of the easiest XP you can get in the game. You literally talk to him, fast travel to Freeside, and then come back, because the followers aren't going to say no. It's literally a guaranteed XP. They're not going to say no. I'm trying to think of, like, why Jack and Diane wouldn't be giving me something to do. Granted, I did sequence break, so everybody in Vault 3 is dead, so I can't run a delivery to Vault 3. I don't know if I rescued Anders or not whenever we went to Cottonwood Cove. I'm going to talk to them one more time, and if they don't give me anything new, I'm going to have to just leave it alone. Okay, I guess I sequence broke and that whatever they're gonna tell me to do just can't be done anymore because they're not willing to talk to me about anything. Whatever. It's not really anything important to the quest or anything like that, I just wanted to do it. because I'm probably never going to come back to Red Rock Canyon, so that is what it is. But alright, so at the risk of not having any more Great Con stuff to do, I think the time has finally come that we're going to confront Benny at the tops and complete Act 1 of New Vegas, because one, it's about that time. There's not a lot of quests in the Wasteland to do, and I'm honestly getting tired of Caesar's Legion coming after me, so getting the Mark of Caesar for a little bit would be a breath of fresh air, so I'm not attacked every time I go somewhere. Alright, so into... Did I already open these? Yes, I did. Alright, so into the tops we go. The second we see Benny, the quest is going to be completed. That's all we really have to do.
Hey, fella, welcome to the Tops Hotel and Casino.
Yeah, here you go, man.
Hey, there's the high roller.
Hey, fella! And there's Benny, boom.
What in the goddamn? Let's keep this in the groove, hey? Smooth moves, smooth. Hello? The guy everyone saw go in the Lucky 38, that was you? Oh, shit.
Seems you need to work on your marksmanship.
I hit what I was aiming for. Guess you had brains to spare. Or you just thick-skulled. Either way, baby, this is good news. Maybe I can finally sleep at night, knowing you didn't die. What say you and me cash out? Go somewheres more private-like. Any questions you got, I'll answer.
What'd you have in mind?
To start, I'll comp you the presidential. Best suite in the house. You deserve a taste of the VIP lifestyle. I'll hang out down here for a while to make everything look business as usual, then come to you. Any questions you got, I'll answer. Guaranteed.
Speech 60, but now we gotta go now, because if you've played New Vegas, game's been out for over a decade. I apologize if this is a spoiler. If you just agree to those terms, he dips and then you get ambushed in the apartment that he sends you to. So, beat 62 conditions, lose the bodyguards, and we both go to the suite now.
If that's what it takes to win your trust, that's what it takes. Follow me.
Don't get too close to Mr. Benny.
Shut up, idiot. So up we go. Over there is where he is at. In the meantime, though, I'm going to look around before we talk.
Now that you and me's
Alright, never mind. No, I'm not.
I gotta ask, how is it that you're still living?
Curatron dug me up and took me to a dock in Good Springs. Takes more than... Yeah, sure. Let's be a badass about it.
Yeah, hello. Well, serves me right for using a 9mm. Once you were vertical, how'd you track me down?
He left quite a trail. Show Benny his cigarette butt and lighter.
Look at me, a big leaguer, so I claim, making all the mistakes of an original loser. I guess that's enough scratching around at first base. Tell me, which way is the wind gonna blow?
I got questions.
You got questions? I got answers.
Tell me about the platinum chip.
It's the house edge, baby. Literally. It's what Mr. House needs to stack the odds in his favor.
Chip belongs to me, hand it over. How's the chip work?
It's some kind of data storage device, dig? So it's the data on the chip that's platinum, not the chip itself. Trouble is, the chip don't fit any computer I've found. Must require special hardware.
What does the chip do?
It has something to do with the Securitrons, I know that much. Upgrades their hitting power, gives them heft. Might be slightly useful if you're looking to defend the Strip from Caesar's Legion or the NCR. Or maybe both.
Help me understand the scheme of yours.
Broad strokes, change in management. The Securitrons are where it's at. I need a way to control them, and a way to beef up their hitting power. I get those two ducks in a row, Vegas can defend itself versus all comers. NCR, Caesar's Legion, it won't matter.
What makes you think you can succeed?
Baby, the odds may look long, but that's just because we ain't done rigging them. I won't toss the dice until we are. I've gleaned a lot working with Mr. House. He was a good cat to swing with. I still got a lot to learn, but it's coming together.
And you're willing to commit murder?
Baby, do you not understand the level of game here? What I did to you was rotten. But if you think House, the NCR, or Caesar won't kill to put Vegas in their pocket, I really did blow out your brains.
I see your point, sure. And there's nothing else I can really say that would make a lot of sense.
It's a game, and games have winners and losers. I prefer the former. How about you?
I mean, you said the game was rigged from the start. I'm still alive, so you lost a rigged game, Benny. What are you offering?
You help me, and before long, the chairman will rule all of Vegas, dig? With enough robot muscle to back it up. You'll get a sweet, juicy cut of that action. But until that day comes, I'll keep you on retainer and pay bonuses for special missions. How's that sound?
Answers first, we'll come back to that. Platinum chip. The platinum chip belongs to me, hand it over.
Baby, ease off the gas. The chip belongs in the hands of someone who can use it, as in me, not you. You'll get a piece of the action and a sweet one, but the chip sticks with me.
Brother, you don't even know what it does. You know what? Let's do it. Deal.
Jackpot, baby. Here's a start on your retainer. Don't spend it all in one place. When you're ready to saddle up, come find me down on the casino floor and we'll plan the next step of this caper. Ring-a-ding, baby. Ta-ta.
Alright, so that is basically just enough to get things going, so I don't have to worry about being ambushed, I hope. I'm gonna still get the stuff out of this safe before he completely leaves the room, just in case it all was a ruse. So I'm gonna equip a weapon real quick, just just to be safe. There was a grenade rifle in there? That's crazy. Okay, it was still a ruse.
Had enough. Had enough. Come on.
Alright, figured as much. Benny betrays no matter what. I've never done that option, so I actually didn't know if that would happen. Yeah, it's a real mess here. 4 bodies. Like I said, I actually didn't know that would happen. I knew the ambush happened if you just didn't have him come up here. Whenever you see him in the casino, I didn't know that the ambush happens, basically, even if you do side with him. So, the more you know. Let me explore the rest of the presidential suite before I leave, just to see if there's anything in here. I don't think there's anything in here noteworthy. Or worth anything, for that matter. A bunch of books. If this was Fallout 3, that's like 1,000 caps. With the amount of books in here, probably more. Oh yeah, it's definitely way more than 1,000. Each book is 100 caps. We are definitely on the upper echelon of 1,000. Bottle caps on the kitchen table. Tales of Chivalry, if you're into that. Well, was there another bathroom in here? There was another bathroom in here. Alright. Good job, New Vegas environment designers, for having the logic of, like, having a public bathroom for everybody and then having a private bathroom in the master bedroom. Good job, guys. Toy car? Nah. Alright, so we're gonna leave now. What quest do I have active? What am I tracking? Go to the presidential suite? Okay, I think that one might be a bit bugged. New Vegas isn't a perfect game by any means. There are things that just don't work, so we're going to assume that's one of those things. I'm going to hope if I go up to Benny's room, it'll just complete. If I do it this way. Alright, so we're in Benny's room. Lad's life, of course. Benny is nowhere to be found, as we would have assumed. Multiple sexy sleepwears. Very cool, Benny. Actually, bobby pins? That's a steal. I'll take those. And then there's Yes Man in this room. And a locksmith reader. Very cool. Broken terminal, broken terminal, broken terminal. Alright, what's up, Yes Man?
Hey! Hi there! Good to meet you. What can I do for you today?
What are you doing here?
Good question! My function is to monitor Mr. House's data network and decode his encrypted transmissions. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a PDQ-88B Securitron, but you can call me Yes Man.
Yes Man, what kind of name is that?
It's what Benny always called me. Probably because I'm programmed to be so helpful.
Have you seen Benny?
Sure. He came through here in a big hurry. Didn't even stop to say hello. I think he went down his secret escape elevator out in the hall.
And we got a Steam achievement for that. The boop boop popped up and we got Ring-a-Ding completed. if you would have came here before Benny dipped, you could actually go into the secret room and see his escape tunnel, but I didn't do that, so I guess if I no-clip in the hallway I can show you, but I don't want to do that. Benny stole a platinum chip from me. Do you know what it's for?
Sure. Benny had me look at it a bunch of times. It's a data storage device, kind of like a holotape, but a lot more advanced. As for what's on it, well, some of Mr. House's data transmissions made it sound like the chip could upgrade his defenses somehow. That's just a guess, though. The chip's a proprietary format. You need special hardware to read the data on it. There are 2 locations with non-standard hardware on the network. The Lucky 38 and an underground facility at Fortification Hill. I'd look there!
What's Benny planning to do with the chip?
Oh, he wants to kill Mr. House and use the platinum chip to copy my neurocomputational matrix onto the Lucky 38's mainframe. That should give me control over all Mr. House's defenses, most prominently his Securitrons. And then I just do what Benny tells me. Easy peasy!
You're very forthcoming with this information.
I was programmed to be helpful and answer any questions I was asked. I guess nobody bothered to restrict who I answer questions for. That was probably pretty dumb, huh?
What if I wanted to take over New Vegas?
Then I'd have to help you. I mean, it seems pretty obvious Benny wouldn't want me to, but hey, not my fault I can't say no.
Benny reprogrammed a Securitron all by himself?
Oh, he had some help. A lady friend of his. She said something about living in a fort over in Freeside. But that's all I remember.
What are the details of the plan?
Again, goal number 1 is to eliminate Mr. House and install my neurocomputational matrix on the Lucky 38's mainframe. Given how you're a new arrival, I also recommend that you get to know some of the region's tribes, so you can decide how you feel about them. By the time you finished up all of that, the Legion should be close to attacking Hoover Dam, and we'll execute the last phase of the plan.
So I should ask these tribes if they'll support an independent Vegas?
Oh no, I didn't mean that. Who needs their support? The Securitrons will be all the support you need. What I meant is, you should get to know these tribes and decide which ones you like and which you don't. You know, shape the future of Vegas. Choose your neighbors. If you like a tribe, leave it alone. Or, if a tribe is nasty, or going to be a problem, go ahead and exterminate it. It's whatever you want to do.
Which tribe should I get to know?
There's a bunch. Some of them you've already met, like the chairman, for instance. I think you should visit the other families on the strip, the Omertas and the White Glove Society, so you know what makes them tick. And there are some important groups farther from the strip, too, like the Boomers, the Great Khans, and the Brotherhood of Steel.
Okay, so I've already talked to every faction he's talking about except for the Omertas, so they're probably going to be what I do next episode. But for right now, say Mr. House is going to suffer an accident. How would that happen?
It makes me feel really dumb to admit this, but I don't actually know. I've never been inside the Lucky 38. No one has. Mr. House is in there, though. It's the central node of his entire network.
I've been inside the Lucky 38.
You have? Wow, that's amazing. You can murder Mr. House whenever you want. I mean, Benny was always scheming about how he was going to get into the Lucky 38, but you already took care of that. Wow. The other thing you're going to need is the platinum chip. You know, the one Benny killed a courier for over near Good Springs.
What do you know about the courier Benny shot?
I knew he was carrying the platinum chip, and I knew right where Benny should wait for him. That's why Benny put me here, to monitor Mr. House's data transmissions. They're all encrypted, of course, but I'm quite a decryptor. Did you know that Mr. House spent 812,545 caps hiring salvage teams to find the platinum chip? Just in the last year alone? Of course you didn't. Or that there were 7 couriers, but 6 of them were carrying junk. How about their exact routes and the mercenary teams that screened them? I knew all that. Pretty smart, huh?
I'm the courier Benny shot.
I know that's not true, because you still have a head.
I'm serious.
That's not funny, you getting shot in the head. I really shouldn't have taken so much pride in how I set that up, huh? I feel really bad right now.
At least you feel bad, yes, man. That's all we can ask for. Benny seems to have run off with the chip. I'm not even going to bother with that option. If you've played New Vegas, you know that he just gets respawned into a new body. Because he's an AI in a Matrix network, so all you have to do is just upload him into a new body. There's no point in saying that.
No kidding, he was running fast. He better pace himself. He has to run all the way to Fortification Hill. There's an underground facility there that might have the special hardware required to use the data on the Platinum chip. It's too bad Caesar's Legion built its camp right above it. Talk about inconvenient. The Platinum chip is the key to overriding and exploiting Mr. House's defenses. Did I just say exploiting? That's not a very nice word.
Once I get the Platinum chip, what then?
I'd take it straight to Mr. House if I were you. He'll think you're helping him out. Then, when he's not looking, kerpow! The big question is whether to give him the chip before you do him in. He's the one who'll know exactly what to do with it after all. He might upgrade his defensive capabilities right away, or even unlock new ones. But then those defensive upgrades might make it harder for you to finish him off. Hard to say. It's up to you. Let me know when it's done and I'll roll over to the Lucky 38. If I'm right about the chip, I should be able to install myself on House's mainframe. This is gonna be great. I'm gonna help you accomplish so much, whether I want to or not.
Alright, goodbye. That's all I need to know.
See you around!
We got the level up, so let's start moving some things in directions. Let's buff repair by 5, get science up by 2, speech up by 2, lockpick up by 5, and the last one going to guns. And it's an odd level, so it is not a perk level. Now, that might seem like a weird place to end the episode, but honestly, I don't see a point in starting another quest right now, because that's just gonna make the episode awkwardly long, and this is a good break point to digest the plot we just developed, so next episode we're gonna decide what we do. I don't think I'm gonna go straight to Fortification Hill, because honestly, I don't really want to. I'm gonna go talk to the Omertas. I think that's what I'm gonna do. The Omertas is an interesting quest line. We'll go deal with them next episode. But until then, this has been an info dump in terms of plot. So a lot of talking in this episode, but that is what it is. That's how you develop story. But until the next episode, boys and girls, I hope you have enjoyed. Leave that like and sub down below, and then let us meet again next Friday for Fallout Friday. So hope you guys have a great day. Pizza.